D.I.Y Auto School today. I hope everybody out there is having a great time. Give me an okay if you can hear me. Give me a thumbs up. I want to know what we're working on today. We're working on a Chevy truck. This is a 75 Chevy. I've had this truck here for approximately 6 months. Been working on it off and on. It's basically a total off-frame restoration. And we are in the middle of putting, or should I say the beginning, I'm sorry. We're in the beginning of putting the fenders and the hood on and all the front end parts. So Robert Williams says we got good volume. Now, let me go ahead and explain something. We just put a brand new wire harness on it. The owner went ahead and purchased all brand new body parts for this vehicle. And when I say body parts, bed sides, doors, fenders, hoods, tailgate. Wanted to go that route, which is fine with me. We just got done putting the doors together. So we got all the doors together finally. This door over here, let me go ahead and tell you the story about that door. This is actually about, aftermarket parts. Okay, people, that's what this is all about. I've made several videos about this and nobody ever listens to me. But in this box over here, let me go ahead and show you this, because I'm going to tell you what happened to me last Saturday. So in this box right here are some door handles. These are brand new aftermarket door handles. You can see them in the bag right here. Here's one. And let me bring them over here so I can use both my hands, because this is a little story that this is one of the reasons why when you get your car restored like this right here, and I'm using this as an example, okay? So if the owner's watching this, don't get offended by it, but this is an example, and this is the original door handle, just to let everybody know. That's the factory original one. You can see there's nothing wrong with it. It looks brand new. It looks good. I mean, you can polish that up. If you don't like it, take it apart, get it chrome plated. The owner went and bought brand new door handles. Let's go over here with these. All right, I want to show you this. Now, this is what people don't realize. They don't listen to the shop owner. They don't listen to them because they take it in their own hand. They get excited. Let me get that up there. Okay, car owners, what they do, they get excited and they go out and they just start buying stuff. And that's fine. You can buy everything you want. But you should always pass it through the body shop owner or the shop owner and let him give you his output or input on the situation before you spend your money for no reason. And when I say spend money, let's walk back over here. That door, because of those aftermarket, made in Indonesia door handles, took me 7.5 hours to build this door. This is what happened. I put the aftermarket door handle on. I'm going to show that to you. I went ahead and tested it outside the door just like this. I locked it like that. We tested it out. Everything worked out fine. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. So I locked the door like that. Then I tested it. Everything seemed to work really good. I came over here and I did the inside knob as well to make sure all the latch worked and everything was proper. He wanted to buy me latches. I told him, don't waste your money. There's nothing wrong with yours. He went ahead and bought the aftermarket door handles. I went ahead and I shut the door. Let me go ahead and show you. Okay, because this door handle was already acting funky. So when I shut the door, just like that, I went to open the door and the door wouldn't open. I couldn't get the door unlocked. The inside door handle would not open the door. Everything was binded up. Everything was jammed up. It would not open. So what did I have to do? Let me show you what I had to do. I had to crawl inside here. And if you look real close, and I'm going to try to zoom this in. If you look right in that area there, you can see where the door jamb is bent right there. Do you see that? Do you see where the body of the truck is bent? That's because inside that door, now let me go ahead and zoom back out. Go ahead and get it back out. There we go. Because inside that door, this is our striker. This is our striker. Okay, for emergency uses only, if you look at your latch right there, there is a hole in your latch that goes all the way through into the fucking door. So you can literally get in there with a star socket and you can go ahead and unscrew that striker, which is right here. And then, of course, it's not going to open the door because the threaded part of the striker is still going to be in this hole. But let's go walk back over here. Let's go back over here. You can get a pry bar inside between the door and the truck jamb right here, and you'll be able to pry this off to pop the door open. So I got to straighten all this out. I got to repaint all this shit. This is going to be a day or two job right here. I went ahead and dismantled the motherfucking door. I took the piece of shit aftermarket fucking junk off of it, and I went ahead and put the factory original knobs back on it. That worked great. Look, it works. It works. That little job last week, this was on last Saturday, was an all-day fucking deal. That took all fucking day to get that fucking door to work, all because of this. Hold on. All because of this right here. And this is what we call aftermarket fucking junk. Aftermarket fucking junk. Okay? This is the one right here, I believe. Do you see it sticking? Look, watch. Do you see how it's jammed in there? It won't pop all the way down. Look. Do you see that? Fucking junk. Total fucking junk is what this is. Made in who knows what fucking country or planet. Hell, for all we know, they made these motherfuckers on Mars. I don't know. I don't fucking know. It doesn't even say on here. That's not even a bag they came in. So I had to dismantle the whole door. It took 2.5 to 3 hours to get the fucking door open. I'm frustrated. I'm pissed off. My day is ruined. Not for one day, but 2 or 3 or 4 fucking days. And this is the real kicker, people. Can I charge that guy? Can I charge this owner of this truck for 8.5 hours of fucking around with that door? Can I do that? Because he bought these. Can I do that? Can I charge him 8.5 hours of labor for a job that should have took maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours? If you were the owner of the truck, okay, here we go. Let me go do that. If you were the owner of the truck, here we go. Let's put the truck in the background. If you were the owner of the truck, you brought your truck to a shop like mine, and all of a sudden they come back and say, okay, you got 12 hours on that door. Let's just say $100 now. It's $1,200. What are you fucking talking about? I'm going to pay you $1,200 for putting the guts inside the door. Then the shop owner sits there and explains to you like I just did. And the owner of the car's truck still saying, fuck this shit. $1,200? I can't charge this guy that much money. I can't do it. Not that it was $1,200. This is all an example. The only thing that isn't an example is what happened to that door. So now Do you see the clusterfuck going on here? Do you see the mess? Look at all this shit. I got all these tools out. Let me go ahead and put these away. Because it's now up to the owner, since he purchased those, to get a refund on them. He's going to have to get a refund on his aftermarket shit! Made in what the fuck country we don't know! Let me go ahead and clean my lens up. Let me go ahead and clean my lens off because we want to make sure that, you know, we're nice and clear on this situation. Okay, let me go ahead and do this. Okay, there we go. Now we're nice and clear, people. Now we can see what's going on and what the real fucking deal is. So now what we're looking at here is all this shit just to put this emblem on. This aftermarket emblem that, look what I want to show you. Look at this shit. What does that say on that box right there? What does that say, people? GM restoration parts, GM certified. It's got the certification that these are certified by General Motors to be used on your vehicle. These fucking things are made in Indonesia, Bing Bang, fucking Africa, or possibly Middle Eastern, we don't know where, fucking town somewhere. These are not General Motors. Just because it says GM does not mean that this is a factory OEM part. Let me show you what's going on. So you get these bullshit fucking emblems and you pay triple times the money because it says that on there when you can just get the aftermarket ones. They're the same fucking thing. Okay, this is aftermarket. And what comes in the package with them? Well, looky here. This one doesn't even have... Oh, okay, here they are right here. I'm sorry. I'm so frustrated and pissed off that I'm pissed off. So what you do is you get your little package here, and inside this package is two made in China, piece of junk, speed nuts. Now that's the factory original way that these are put on, is with a speed nut, which is a hollow metal fucking nut. And what you do is you take this stud, you see there's no threads on it, and it cuts its own threads into it. Well, you can see right there where I started cutting threads in it, and it stopped, and it's stuck on there. Now, this ain't the first time this has happened. So, I barely got that off without fucking breaking it. And the speed nut is like not the right fucking size for this bullshit piece of shit stud on this aftermarket made in Zimbabwe, Africa somewhere. It's not the fucking right one. And this is what the deal is. I'm going to tell you this again. I want everybody to listen real close. When you buy an aftermarket part, I don't give a fuck if it says GM certified, Ford fit, whatever. If it's an aftermarket part, there is something on this fucking thing that is different than the factory OEM part. Now on this particular part here, this is what is different. They cannot copy it identically, 100 authentically percent to the max, perfect, because the company building them can get sued. So they have to make some kind of adjustment somewhere that is totally different, but yet, on the other hand, looks identically the same. And this is, on this particular item, this is the fucking problem. The mounting tab. The fucking mounting tab. The most important part of the fucking aftermarket part is the mounting tab to put the piece of shit on. Now, I had a guy tell me, well, why don't you just go ahead and glue it on? Well, first of all, this is all hollow. You can't just glue it on. If I fill all that up with glue and then press it on the fender, what's it going to do? It's going to squirt out all over the brand new paint job. Now, here's another problem we have with shit like this. This is another problem. If you look real close, this is painted. This is done. This is ready to put on the car and get down the fucking road, okay? Looky here. Look at this fender. This is painted fender, bolted on, go down the road. Do you see any holes in that fender? Do you see anywhere where that emblem's gonna go? No, you don't. So if you look right here, I made a pattern. This is a pattern of where the fucking holes go. You can see the little holes popped out with exact measurements of where it fucking goes to make sure that it's perfectly level and perfectly straight. There's a fucking hour-and-a-half job right there. Can I charge him an hour and a half to line up fucking emblems and drill holes? Can I do that? Do you see where the aftermarket junk comes in? Do you see where afterthoughts of doing stuff when this should have been done before it was painted comes in? So, this is the issue. I got the holes drilled out. There's one of them. There's the other one. Here's another issue. Aftermarket fenders. Remember I told you that they can't be identically exactly the same because the original manufacturer will sue the company? Well, here's one of the problems with this one. There's where the fucking hole has to be. You can see I moved them over an inch. And the aftermarket, they drilled them an inch this way. So there's another dick around. Fuck off. It's going to take 9 hours to put a fucking fender on where it should only take maybe a fucking hour at the most. But can I do this? Can I charge him that? Can I go ahead and charge him for all the modifications and all the fucking shit going on so I can make my money? Because there's shops out there, and one of them is in Denton, Texas. I forgot the name of it. They charge $200 an hour. It doesn't matter what they're doing. If they're painting your car, if they're doing body work, if they're doing electrical, if they're doing Mickey Mouse bullshit like this, it's $200 an hour. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's how much you're going to pay me. If it takes 12 hours to do that fucking door, you're getting charged $2,400 fucking dollars. Could my friend Pete do that to his customers? I don't even charge half that fucking much. Not even half that fucking much. All the shop owners out there know exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly what I'm talking about. You got the customers that start spending money on their cars, and this isn't just one person. I would say it's probably 7 out of 10. They start telling you how much money they got in their vehicles. They start telling you, man, I got a lot of money in my car. I'm spending a lot of money here on this car. Now, I don't know why they tell you that, okay, to make you feel bad. I don't fucking know. Just to let you know because, you're working on it. Who knows? If the owners of these vehicles out there are watching this, don't take offense to it. I let everybody up front know exactly how much they're going to pay by the fucking hour. So, this is my opinion. Can I charge him whatever I charge by the hour times, let's just say 10 hours? Can I do that? No, I can't. I have a conscience. I treat people with respect. I treat people down to earth. I cannot sit there and justify, okay, let's just say $100 an hour, $1,000 to build a fucking door. I wouldn't want to pay that. I wouldn't want to. Now, this is another thing. The guy that I was telling you about in Denton, Texas, he's got work coming out his fucking asshole and his dog's ass as well. And he has 12 full-time employees. And he's backed up for 2 years at $200 an hour. My friend Pete is working on a budget for people, helping people out. I got work in my shop. I'm not complaining. But I ain't getting $200 motherfucking dollars an hour. How the fuck do these guys do this shit? Where are the people that are paying $200 an hour, no ifs, ands, and buts or questions about it, plus parts, to do this kind of fucking work? I don't understand. I'd like to meet somebody that's paying $200 motherfucking dollars an hour to paint a fucking truck and put it together. I have never met anybody that's willing to pay that. Never in my life. And I've been doing this in business, paying taxes for 43 fucking years. And I've been doing this shit since I was like 14 years old. So no, I cannot charge in that. You see where the frustration is? Do you see where the anxiety comes in and says, my day is fucking ruined because I had to work on this door for 10 or 12 hours and get paid for 2 or 3. All because of aftermarket fucking junk. Aftermarket fucking junk sucks. There's only one way that we're going to install these, okay? Let me go ahead and explain this. I have these. I have a bolt and nut bend over there that's got a bunch of these. Well, this just happens to be some oddball bullshit fucking size. The next biggest size is too big for this. So, what I did, and this cost me $40 fucking dollars. Okay, this is 40 fucking bucks. Here we go, $40. Okay, right there. And an hour of my time going to the hardware store, picking shit up, trying to figure out how to do this. The only thing I can do is I can take the number 12, which is probably going to be too big. I got 4 of each here. Or a number 10. All right, here's a 4, and here's a 10. I mean, this is a 12, that's a 10. These are both 24 thread. I'm going to turn that over, and it looks like I might be able to. Okay, that's too big, okay? So the 12 is way too big. We can't do that. But the nuts that I'm using are these type of nuts here. They're self-locking nuts. So that means I only got one chance, and that is to take the number 10, 24 thread die. And thank God that the plumbing store in town just happened to have this. Thank God. So we're going to take the 24 die here. And then I went ahead and bought this because I don't even know if I have one. I'm so fucking pissed off. But I'm going to go ahead and take this fucking thing here. And then I am going to thread those studs. Now, if this doesn't work, the only other thing I can do, because this was an afterthought from the owner. This was an afterthought after I painted them. The only other thing I can do, because I'm not fucking around with it no more, is I will weld the holes up on the fender, paint the fender, and say, here you go. That's all I can do. So what I'm going to do now, while you're watching, to see exactly what we're dealing with on aftermarket shit, because I'm going to let everybody know out there that's watching this, don't just think because it's brand new and it has this on it, that it fucking works. If you buy anything that is aftermarket or anything for old cars, unless it literally says NOS, new old stock, that means that that's originally from the factory. Everything and anything you get will be aftermarket. So I'm going to go ahead and insert this on here. And like I said, if this fucking thing breaks, it ain't on me. Okay? I don't care. This is all you can do. This is it. This is the end of the fucking road. And it's over. I'm gonna grind the fucking thing down. I'm gonna weld the 2 holes up, and I'm done. Putting it together, and I'm done. So normally what I do with these dies is I'll take a pair of vice grips and I'll open it up and I'll just hold the die and do it like that. But being a precise piece of cast iron made in Zimbabwe or Middle Eastern town, no-name town that we don't know where it's from, I don't know how strong these are. I don't know if they're plastic mixed with metal or whatever the fuck they are. So I'm going to go ahead and use this instead of the vice grip so I don't actually angle them not to work. So we're going to go ahead and spray a little bit of that on there. And then we're going to take this bitch here and then we're going to go ahead and thread that on there just like this. And we're going to go nice and easy. And we're just going to keep threading that bitch on there till it goes all the fucking way down. And hope it fucking works, guys. So this is a double whammy video here. You're not just learning about aftermarket parts, but you're also learning inside tech tips of what you need to do to come up with ideas to fix stuff that won't fucking fix or you can't use. So we're going to be very careful, and I don't want to do it very hard. I'm only going a couple threads at a time. Very, very tense fucking job here, guys. Very, very tense. I don't even like doing this. This should have been done before the fenders and all the bodywork was done and painted. This is an afterthought that should have never happened. So I'm going to thread this all the way down. It feels like it's threading pretty good, but we don't want to do it really hard because we don't want to break that little stud off. Son of a bitch. My hands are shaking here. I'm nervous, and I don't like the fucking deal. It's fucking bullshit. We got a couple more turns, and I think we got it. If this breaks, I'm not doing it. I'm done. I don't care. Take it somewhere else. I'm fucking done. Okay, there's one stud. We got one. One's done. Let's see how it turned out. I'm stressed out right now. I'm fucking upset. I'm furious. It's Saturday. I'll be working on Sunday tomorrow. And this is just bullshit. So let's see what happens when we take this off. And it looks like it threaded. Let's go ahead and take this and we'll try it on here. Okay, hold on. We're gonna have to cut it again, I think. There it goes. Okay. All right, I think we can use this. I think we can do this. I'm gonna have to put a washer on it. I can't get all the way down to the metal, I'll break it. But this is what we're gonna have to do. Now, there's one. I gotta do this one over here, and I got 2 more to do over there. This is just a total fucking joke, people. Total joke, okay? This should be an easy on job. That means get it out of the box, put it on the car, and be done with it. Okay, let's get this one started. And this is why I wanted to get vice grips. Okay, here we go. Okay, so here goes this one. You just got to do a little bit at a time, back it off, and then go again. Just got to take your time. Here it goes. And back it off. Clean it out a little bit. And just do it again. Fucker. It's hard to hold this thing when you got WD-40 all over your fuck off hands. Okay, we're almost there. We're halfway. Now, let me tell you this. Before I put this one on, I am going to thread the other one and make sure that that threads, because I don't want to drill holes and all this other shit in that other fender if that one doesn't fucking thread. Why couldn't they just done this at the factory? Why couldn't they just did this wherever the fuck these are made? Unfucking believable. Unfucking believable. If that breaks on me, I am going to be fucking pissed. I'm almost there. 2 more fucking turns, bitch. That's all we need, about 2 more fucking turns. This is where it really gets sketchy, is when you get down to the fucking end. Fuck. Now you see exactly, basically what I go through on a daily fucking basis. Okay, I think we got it. That's the last one. So this is the real situation of Southwest Rod and Custom D.I.Y. Auto School. This is what it's really fucking like. This is what I want into on a daily basis of pretty much everything that goes on here. Okay, everything. Okay, so there we go. Now we're going to go ahead and test it out. All right, so that one's done. That'll work. Yes. All right. Once again, I'll have to put a couple washers in there to compensate for where I couldn't thread it. But now you see what you got to do with aftermarket shit. Okay? So let's see, I probably got 2 hours just in this. 2 hours to putting this on. Can I charge him 2 hours labor to put a fucking emblem on one fender? Can I do that? Can I? I want people to start answering this shit. How would you feel if you took your car to a shop, the shop owner runs into this and then says, okay, I put your emblems on, you owe me $497.30. What the fuck? Exactly. I'd be pissed too. What we got over here is our Volkswagen engine. Anybody that watched the video on Christmas Eve, I pulled the engine out. I did a live feed. I don't know if I'm going to be doing any more of those. It's not really easy to work and do live feeds at the same time. You're not really paying attention that much. You're rambling on, talking. So we tore the engine down. The pistons are right here. I want to go ahead and show you one of these pistons. Let me turn this light on. There we go. I want to show you this. And I'm going to show you, this is our number 1 piston. And I don't know if you can see it in there, but I'm going to use a push rod to point to it. If you look right there, you can see that line. Do you see that? Okay, hold on. Where's it at? There it is. So if you look, there's a line right there. Well, that line is almost as big as the ball of this push rod tube. It's almost as big as the push rod tube right there. I can literally take my finger and push in on it. You can't really see it. There it is. Look at that. Look at that fucking shit, man. Wow. Well, there's one reason that engine is a piece of shit. So, I was going to go ahead and get cast pistons. I was going to go ahead and get a set of cast pistons, and because they're like half price. But after thinking about it and realizing that this is a high-performance car, these are probably cast pistons. These aren't Ford. I don't think those are Fords. There's no fucking way. And if they are, they're 60 years old. So, but yeah, we're going to go ahead and get forged pistons, which are double the price. And then, of course, the heads are still in good condition. We're not going to do anything with those. Now, we do got the spacers in here that are still good. I'll figure out what those are, and I'll buy some new ones. And what those are for, that actually adjusts the deck height for the pistons so you have the right compression that you need on the situation. What is this? This is our, okay, so this is our number 3. Okay, this is 2 and 3. And look at that valve right there. Wow. So anyway, I got to get I'm getting a parts list together. I think on the push rod twos, I'm going to go ahead and get stainless steel ones. Once again, I'm probably not going to sell this car. I'm going to go ahead and keep it. I'm thinking about just go ahead and get a brand new transmission with a 5-year warranty. Just go ahead and do it. And then I'm going to box all this in. I'm going to try to box all this back end in. So inside, it'll be boxed in like a regular Volkswagen back here. And we're going to try to box it in to keep noise out of the fucking cab of the vehicle. That's going to be a little bit of a chore. That's going to take some time, late hours at night to do that. I'm going to go get a sheet of 22 gauge this week and start cutting out patterns. But do you get the message here, people? Do you see what body shop owners like me go through when we're working on your vehicles? And we got to deal with all this crap here, all this aftermarket stuff. I mean, here's another example. The owner's already said he doesn't want these things. Look at this. They stick out 9 miles. I mean, it's fucking bullshit, okay? Aftermarket, these cost like $60, okay? And you'd think that they would make them where they actually fit the fucking car. So, you know, it's not the owner's fault. The owner just gets excited. He wants it to be the best and the baddest there is, which is cool. This is a beautiful truck, people. Beautiful, beautiful truck. If the owner didn't spend the money that he spent on this, it wouldn't look like this now. And I'm not talking labor to me. I'm talking all the parts that he's purchased to make this thing look brand new. It wouldn't look like this. So buying the parts, I mean, that's a great thing. But listening to the shop owner and discussing it with him first is another. And I'm not saying this guy hasn't done that. This guy sits down, he talks with me, but he bought some stuff without talking to me about it. But possibly these emblems, I don't fucking remember. Okay? He bought window cranks for it, and he wanted to buy latches. I told him, no, don't buy that shit. Well, it was too late. He already had the left one. But I mean, look at the handle. Did it really need to be replaced? I mean, look at it. It's beautiful. I went ahead and put the black stripe in it to match the trim, okay? There's no sense buying something when it fucking works. Here's another example up here. These are 50 years old, people. Look at this. 50 years old, and they look brand new. Look at that. Why? Because I took my time, I restored them, I polished them by hand, and I painted all the black back to original. This is cast aluminum or cast pot metal, okay? This is cast pot metal. It's not the plastic junk like this. This is aftermarket. Look here, plastic. They don't even come with gaskets. You don't get no gaskets. You don't get nothing. It's a cheap, inexpensive plastic piece of shit. And they're knocking all this stuff off on you, the consumer. I'm going to tell you what, I'm not blaming China for this. I'm not blaming, I'm not going to go ahead and blame Indonesia or Zimbabwe or all the other countries. I'm going to praise them because they're telling America to fuck off. They're laughing at you and me because we're the ones that made the choice to do this kind of shit instead of keep the factories and manufacturers here in America. I'm blaming you, the person that voted for the wrong person to run our country, for all the homeless people in America, for all the people that are homeless that used to have jobs and work and own houses and have the American dream. I'm blaming you. You're the fucking problem. Not Indonesia, not China, because you're the one that voted for the scumbags that turned our country the way it is now. More power to Indonesia, the poor country that doesn't have nothing. The poor country that works for 25 cents a fucking hour to make this piece of shit that America, that's right, the American company LMC bought this piece of shit probably for $2 and is selling it for $140 or whatever it costs. So who's fucking who here? Zimbabwe, Indonesia, Middle Eastern fucking Iraq? They aren't fucking us. Americans are fucking Americans. That is how the American liberation of life has become. Because you don't want to work, you want to sit on your ass at home and do nothing and let the government fucking pay you to do that or whatever. You want all these illegal fucking aliens to come in our country because you want to vote for that guy because you hate that guy. You don't have no fucking legal reasons or qualified justifications to say why you don't want to vote for the person that's going to run our country properly. The only thing you can say is, I don't like him. I don't like him. And you're making everybody else pay for it, bitch. So no, I'm not blaming China. I'm not doing that today. I'm blaming you, motherfucker, Mr. USA, born in America, that lost the heritage of what the fuck American is. Look at Canada. Look at Canada. Canada is fucking running scared from this fucking shit going on up there. Homeless people everywhere. Nobody can afford to buy groceries. Gasoline is $12, $13, $14, $15 a fucking gallon. You can't even buy a house. The fucking interest rates are 20, 30, 45% interest. The American dream is gone, people. The Canadian dream is gone because of you that has voted for all the trash that has made our country the way it is. I think I'm done talking now. I think you might get the fucking message. So when you're restoring one of these old trucks, these quote-unquote square bodies, there's two choices you got. You can have the enjoyment and the fun of going out and searching and seizing for the parts that you need in junkyards, or you can get online on a company called LMC that sells nothing but pure fucking junk. Junk. That's what they sell. LMC sells cheap, inexpensive, bullshit fucking junk. And you can fuck with it like I'm doing. Or, once again, you can go to the junkyard, make a day trip out of it, find parts that you need. Do you see that right there? Come on over here. I love going to junkyards. The only junkyards I'll go in is the ones they let you go in. The ones that they don't let you go in, I got one word for you. Fuck you. Go into the junkyard to get the parts we need. enjoying the trip, probably paying half price of what the fuck brand new Plastica ones cost. So there's my rant and rave on aftermarket junk and all this other. What's in this box? Oh, watch this. You want to see something? Look at this shit. Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. I want to show you this. I want to fucking show you this. Do you see this? This is an aftermarket fucking door panel from LMC. A set of these door panels are close to $200 fucking dollars. Look at that. Plastic, ABS, formed fucking plastic. I cannot fucking believe this. The molding on it, let me show you the fucking molding. Hang on a minute. I had it right here. Where the fuck is it? Here it is. This is the fucking molding. The owner decided to go ahead and put this on the car. He put it on the car, rolled the window up, and what do you think happened? What do you think happened when he rolled the window up on his car? Whoops! Oh my God, it fell off. Oh my Lord, $200. Oh my Lord, look. It's got pop rivets on it. Oh my gosh, the pop rivets didn't hold in the ABS fuck off plastic. Didn't hold in the fucking $100 piece of shit plastic that I paid for. And I can't get a refund now because this is broke. They won't give me a refund because they're going to blame me for fucking breaking it. That I didn't do it right. I'm going to show you the factory original fucking shit. Okay? This is from a company that actually is the best rubber company for these trucks. Do you see the clips in the plastic? Do you see that? That's how they originally go on, is with these clips that pop down inside there. Unfucking believable. $200 for a piece of shit plastic. Unbelievable. So I had a talk with the owner yesterday about these fucking piece of shit door panels. And I told him, well, I would rather go to the junkyard. I'd rather go to the junkyard and see if we can get you a pair that I can restore for you. Okay? Watch this. You think I'm fucking with you? Watch. Let me show you something, bitch. Hang on a minute. Here's my beautiful 74. Let me show you what's going on, okay? Look. Do you see them door panels, people? Those are original. Those are factory original that I restored, okay? I went ahead and repainted the wood trim in here. I went ahead and cleaned them up. I fucking painted them with vinyl paint, and they look beautiful. They look fucking beautiful. And they're original, okay? They ain't fucking aftermarket ABS bullshit, fucking plastic. So, Mr. fucking American that voted for all the wrong people, thank you. Thank you very fucking much. You ruined my day, bitch. Are you happy now? You evil cocksucker piece of shit. This is Pete, my friend Pete, your friend Pete, showing you fucking reality of what real life is behind the scenes of what the fuck is going on here to make shit fucking work because America has destroyed and abolished what America stands for. $1975 Chevy truck. Getting done, doing it right. And hopefully get the fucking front end on this car today. It's a beautiful truck. The owner loves his truck. He put a brand new engine in it. Brand new. I put the engine in for him. He bought it. So he didn't make wrong decisions. Okay? America has made wrong decisions. I just hope America wises up and fucking realizes that our country is going to the shits. Perfect example. Perfect, right here. Perfect example. I got one done. Got to get the other one done. I got to go get Minnie the Body Shop girl and get her done. Do it right, do it right, do it right, because if you're not doing it right, you ain't fucking doing it at all, bitch.